For 17 through 22, we have information about angles A, B, and C. And so I'm going to draw each one of them and draw a reference triangle. So for angle A, this is an angle between 270 and 360. So this will be a quadrant 4 angle. And the tangent of angle A is equal to negative 12 over 5. So the opposite over adjacent will be negative 12 over 5. That gives us a hypotenuse of 13. And then for angle B, that's an angle between 180 and 270. So that will be a quadrant 3 angle. And the cosine of angle B is equal to negative 15 over 17. So that's adjacent over hypotenuse. That gives us an opposite side of negative 8. And then the last drawing is an angle C that's between 90 and 180. So that's a quadrant 2 angle, and the sine of angle C is 3/5. So opposite is 3 and hypotenuse is 5. That gives us an adjacent side of negative 4. For number 17, we're asked to find the tangent of A plus C. And using a trig identity, that is the tangent of A plus the tangent of C divided by 1 minus the tangent of angle A times the tangent of C. Now I'm going to substitute the numbers from the drawings above. Tangent of A is negative 12/5. Tangent of C is negative 3/4. And I'm going to replace those same values in the denominator as well. And then perform the fraction addition in the numerator. Our common denominator is 20. And negative 12/5 becomes negative 48/5. Negative 48/20, and negative 3/4 becomes negative 15/20. So negative 48/20 plus negative 15/20 is negative 63/20. And then downstairs we have 1 minus, and a negative times a negative is a positive. That would be 36/20. One step more, that's negative 63/20 divided by negative 16/20. When we divide fractions, you multiply by the reciprocal. And so a negative divided by a negative is positive, and so that gives us 63/16. In number 18, we're to find the value of sine of 2 times b. That's a double angle formula. Sine of 2 times b is 2 times the sine of b times the cosine of b. And from our picture, the sine of angle B is negative 8/17, and the cosine of angle B is negative 15/17. And performing that multiplication, 2 times negative 15 is negative 30, times negative 8 is positive 240, and 17 times 17 is 289, so this is 240 289ths. In number 19, we're finding the cosine of A minus B, so I've used the identity for cosine of A minus B, and now I'm just going to replace those values with the values from each of the pictures. So cosine of A is 5/13. Cosine of B is negative 15/17. And sine of A is negative 12/13. And sine of B is negative 8/17. Now I just need to perform the multiplications here, and that would be 75 221st. And the next is, and that's a negative, and our next multiplication gives us 96 221sts, and that's positive. Adding those together, that gives us 21 221sts. In 20, we have the sine of b minus c, which is the sine of b times the cosine of c minus cosine of b times the sine of c. And I'm just going to grab those numbers. Sine of b is negative 8/17. And cosine of c is negative 4/5. Cosine of b is negative 15/17. And sine of c is 3/5. Now perform each of the multiplications. 32 85ths minus negative 45 85ths. So that's 32 85ths plus 45 85ths is 77 85ths. In 21, we want to find the cosine of 2 times a, which you can use any of the trig identities there for a cosine of 2 times a. That would be cosine squared of a minus the sine squared of a as well identities you can use.